Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's a little chilly where we are, so tonight we're just gonna have a good old classic chicken noodle soup. What y'all gonna eat? Hey, you guys, what's up? Let's get to making this chicken noodle soup. I pulled out my crock pot because I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep, and I know it. I don't know how long I'm gonna fall asleep, so I pulled out my crock pot. We're gonna just put this chicken in the crock pot and let that cook for a little bit while I take a little snooze. Before that, we got to wash this chicken off. I usually wash mine off with lemon and salt, or I'll give it a little vinegar and water bath. And so while the chicken is over there soaking in the vinegar and water, I'm rinsing out my little crock pot bowl. You guys, don't let them tell you. I know all over the internet it says you don't have to wash your chicken. It causes bacteria if you use it in the sink. That's just clean your sink out afterwards. Don't rinse your meat off, please. Okay, I already got water in my crock pot, and I got that already getting warm. I'm just gonna cut this onion up. I'm cut onion, bell peppers, and add my seasonings to this pot. Man, this onion is very dirty. Like I just went out and picked it from the garden myself. That's okay. That means it's fresh. It's fresh. I always have like a little garbage bag hanging at the bottom of whatever I'm cooking, so I can easily dispose of whatever I need to dispose of. I gotta find a better method. So just rinse off your vegetables. I'm using one onion and one bell pepper, and I'm cutting them up into very large pieces so that you can actually fish them out if you don't want to eat them. Just using it to season up the broth. Now this part you add whatever seasonings you like. I'm using my usual, garlic pepper. I'm sorry, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm using a little seasoned salt. All of those good things. Of course, pepper. Now I'm using just what I have in the house. This is just a basic chicken noodle soup. This is just a base. You can do a ton of things with this soup. Fresh herbs in the soup is, I mean, it take it up a notch, but I don't have any on hand this today. But I always use a little bit of chicken bouillon. I use that in everything. Seems like fresh cracked black pepper, which I just fell in love with, is a must. Yeah, and so I'm just gonna set that on high and pour this vinegar and water solution off the chicken and just add it to the pot. And like I said, set it on high and you're good to go. I'm gonna go take a shower, take a nap, probably come back and check on this and within, I don't know, 4 hours or so. I just want to get it started. That's why a crock pot is you need this in the kitchen. You need to have a crock pot. It really saves your life because you can do a ton of things and not worry about burning your food. Now that you got all of that in, just spray the area down. I use Clorox bleach cleaner. Just spray the whole area down because we know chicken will make you sick. So it's about 3 hours later. I'm gonna remove this chicken so that it can cool off, and then I can shred the chicken. And I forgot to mention, you can use any chicken that you have. I had chicken legs, so I just threw those in. You sometimes I use a whole chicken so that I can have the white and dark meat. But I use this. It doesn't matter what part, whichever is your favorite part. Use that. So I'm just gonna set this to the side. And child, I'm gonna go lay back down. I'm gonna leave the crock pot on so that the broth can continue to cook. And you can drain all of this other stuff out, all of the onions and bell peppers if you want to clear a broth. Lord, child, I went to lay down and I thought the crock pot was still on. It's not even hot. This little thing right here in the outlet then popped out, and I don't know what's going on with this outlet. So I'm actually going to shred this chicken, get this chicken all off the bone, and I'm gonna have to finish this up on the stove because I can't trust this outlet over here. It didn't completely cut off. I mean, if I push the little test button back in, it'll turn on, but it just pops out randomly, and I completely forgot. So we'll finish this off on the stove. Actually, I've had enough sleep, so. So let me go ahead and switch this broth out to this pot so we can finish cooking it. Y'all meet me over there at the stove. Just gonna add a little bit more cracked black pepper. The chicken is completely cooked, so you guys can taste the broth if you need to and add whatever you need to add. I just want you to take a look at the broth. Look how deep in color it looks. It's very rich in flavor. It's delicious already, but I'm gonna take it up another notch by adding some cream of soup. Any kind of cream of soup. Cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, cream of celery, cream of whatever. I don't have what I have on hand is cream of mushroom. And I really wish I had cream of celery because it really gives it a different type of taste. So yeah, I'm gonna add this in there just to give it a little bit of taste of creaminess. You don't have to add this, add whatever you like. Like I said, this is just a base soup. There's so many things that you could do with this soup. Sometimes I add vegetables. Sometimes it's mixed vegetables. Sometimes it's broccoli. Sometimes it's mushrooms. You could do anything with this soup. So now I'm just going to add my chicken back to the pot. There's still a few gristle and bones and stuff in here. So, you go through it a little bit more and make sure you remove all of that, especially if you have children. But y'all remember these old school no yolk noodles? Y'all still buy these? I remember these. My mom used to cook these all the time. Now, before I add it to the pot, I want to get my broth back to like a raw. I want it to be boiling hard before I put the noodles back in. And sometimes I be cautious with how much noodles I'm adding because they kind of plump up, and I hate when it plump up and just take over the soup. I still want my soup to be brothy. So I said that to say, just add. I don't know how you like your soup, but add the noodles carefully, and then if you don't have enough noodles in the end, you can always cook you some noodles on the side and add it to it. But see, I don't want my noodles to take over and soak up all my juice in my pot. I see that's what happened with a lot of people when they cook this soup, and then it don't be a soup. Now check that out. Ooh, that looks so delicious, don't it? I forgot to tell you I added like a pat of butter, like 2 tablespoons of butter to this as well. One trick that I use, I cut my pot off before the noodles are actually done. That'll make sure that your noodles are not soggy, because it's going to continue to cook because it's hot. You know what I mean? So turn your noodles off early. I do the same thing with rice to get the perfect rice. So I'm not going to be able to have a bite with you guys today because I got to hurry up and get ready for work. I'm just going to fix me and my husband's lunch so we can take this to work. But I've already tasted. It's delicious. Put it in our little to-go containers. I always underestimate these bowls. That bowl right there, that's too big for me. So I got me the square one, the little square bowl. You can fit a lot of soup in these little bowls. And these little bowls are so convenient. I get these from Walmart. It'd be like $3 for like 7 or something. I love these little bowls. They're so convenient. And here's the final product. Don't that look so delicious? Add you some crackers and stuff and call it a day, girl. As always, I want to thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Later.